Hi everybody, Christopher here. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about flowing. I'm right now on a cruise ship. Behind me is the Grand Cayman Islands. And perhaps you could see the Disney ship. You know, cruising on the ocean is a wonderful metaphor, and it's a wonderful place to live your life in the flow. Kaylin and I talk a lot about the flow state, and it's a wonderful place to live. When you're in the flow, it's a particular state of mind, but it's also much more than that. It's a place where anything you could ever desire exists. It's a place where anything you could possibly have questions for, there are answers. And living in this flow state, this infinite field, so to speak, this state of flow, it's not that difficult to access. And in fact, it's your natural state of being. Living in the flow is a wonderful, amazing place to live. When you live in the flow, life no longer is an effort. When you live in the flow, life simply unfolds each and every moment. The main ingredient of the flow state is living in the now moment. And when you live in that now moment, you're able to move into that amazing state of flow. As the ship flows across this amazing infinite sea, you can get a sense of what it's like living in the flow state. Because the flow state, when you're in that flow, it too is truly infinite. It's beyond anything you can imagine. It's just a wonderful place to live. To live in the flow, you have to be willing to let go of all attachments. You have to be willing to release anything that binds you. And just as you would flow, free flow in a giant river, the infinite power of a large river, so too you flow in the state of flow. It's just a wonderful place to be. I encourage you to step your foot into the flow and begin to live from that place. You will be amazed at how different your life will be. The other thing that's required to live in the flow state is to live from your authenticity, from the bigger self that you are, your divine state, sometimes called your higher self, sometimes called your soul. Toltecs call it your dreamer. When you live connected to and from the bigger self that you are, you have access to all the knowingness, the power, all the gifts that life has to offer exist through that connection. Because when you're connected to that, all that you could truly desire has already been manifested. That's the job of your higher self. Your job is to choose. Choose to exist in the now. Choose your desires and allow them to unfold. Why would this be so? It is part of your purpose for being here. The bigger self that you are is here to grow, to evolve, to expand, just as creation. And when you fulfill a desire, whatever that desire is, and to the degree it's an authentic desire, you grow and expand self, and you fulfill your purpose. And the quickest way to fulfill desires is to live in that state of flow. You can have it all. Are you in the flow?